Hey guys, Cole here. I just want to mention something in the video. I mentioned my autism and everything and my medication and stuff. So I take Incerta for that, and that's all I really need because it's methylphenidate, and that's all I really need for it is methylphenidate. I don't really have any behavioral issues or anything. But basically, I also have this website that I go to that has 10,000 milligrams of my medication. So I take 90 milligrams a day, and then I take this every month. I order 5 vials, and they come with 50,000 milligrams of methylphenidate. So basically, like, compared to one pill, it's like, so it's a really awesome site and everything, and it helps me a lot. But I just thought I'd don't have enough to just post this in because people are questioning a lot of what's going on with me and all of that for some random reasons. So I just wanted to handle misconceptions. I also smoke marijuana for my Down syndrome, and I take that, I smoke that I take my Ritalin, and I take acid and a few other things. But check out on my website, 142.ca. Everything there is written by me. It's about me. It's all about me. It's everything I've been doing recently, everything I'm testing and everything. So please check that out. Having a one book, bye. Basically, with my autism, it means I'm less focused than everyone. I'm tired all the time. I have less energy than everyone. Everything just kind of sucks. That's why I take so much of this shit. It actually really helps. It increases your focus and everything else. It does everything else. It stimulates you, it changes your mood. It actually, if you have Down syndrome, it can correct it, which means that like your face will generate normally and everything. It won't be all blotchy and shit. And everything else, and just your shape and everything will be better and everything. So I like it for that and everything else. It also pushed my heart rate up to about 120 beats per minute, which allows me to kind of do everything a lot faster and just, yeah. So, thank you so much, and yeah. Hey guys, Cole here. I just kind of wanted to do a quick video, tell you what's going on. So basically, last video I said the Strathcona was closing 60 York Street. That's our address. If you want to come fucking put some signage up and tell them to go fuck themselves, this would be a good day, and this is the reason. Basically, as you people know, I have something called Down syndrome, and this is a disease that without proper medication, which I'm finally receiving, and I also got this other thing called... Yeah! It's the best shit I've ever got. So, I got blessed up with a link, a connection, a little plug there, if you know what I mean. So, I've been, doing pretty good as it is, but, yeah. Basically, because of that, they've been making allegations here, so I'll kind of I'll tell you what they were and how they came up with them and everything else. So the first thing they were calling me was a pedophile. And this was for 2 reasons at this hotel with all these staff and everything else, okay? And I think you know what the first one was. It was just this. That was it. It was just me thinking in my head, staring so clearly off into space. And they use that social network meme about staring off and thinking, and you know what they did there. That was very fucky, so that's number 1. Second off, okay, is they tried to basically do the ADHD pill meme, except I take 90 milligrams of Ritalin, and I was born castrated. And so how that works is my dad did fentanyl, which is a very illegal substance. He did it, and then he had sex with my mom and popped out me, and I was born with very shitty lymph nodes. And what that and nodes in general in my brain. And what that basically means is your brain can't feel shit. And so that's kind of how Down syndrome works. And you can imagine the staring off thing now if you have Down syndrome or something like that, and you just blank out. Well, they were trying to say I was obsessing over things while I was blanking out. So this was one of these girls. These were both of these girls, and that was Celestina and Valerie, my exes. The second thing that they would do is they would, when I'm nicking for substances like nicotine, marijuana, I quit crystal meth, but I do use methylphenidate as a smokable once in a while, just when the nick gets bad. And basically how I'll do that is I'll take a bead of methylphenidate. My doctor actually gives me 2 extra pills a month for this. Thank you, by the way, cheers. But anyways, he'll do it so I can put it in the pipe and I can just hit 1 pebble out of a pill, and like a pill will last you a month when you're smoking it. 1 pill will last you a month when you're smoking it. So that's kind of what he does, just to, you know, make sure I'm not edging for meth. But anyways, so yeah, that's kind of how that shit works. And you can now imagine how just the stun moments of needing meth or needing weed or something to calm that urge down for meth, and then the actual of looking out. And so some kid named Will and TJ came to my girlfriend with a concern. And so that's how this basically all started. And then they started these stories, and then they got people, and if it's a 3-way, you're gonna just keep grabbing assets to use. Art assets to use, and that's what Will and TJ did. So it's hilarious because, like, I'm being impersonated by William and TJ. William is actually going under the name Terrence Phillips at this shelter, but he's actually just been divvying off names, and like, I don't know, I don't really give a fuck enough. I rather just watch Crimes in Progress, and you know, we'll catch him next time. We'll really fucking catch him next time. But anyways, I've noticed once I can analyze it and get the key bits off things, it really helps us in the long term. But anyways, if you're wondering why they're closing down the shelter, though, or the Hilton and everything else, because of me. Basically, after those allegations came up, a lot of the staff started looking bad here, and it's sad because, like, as I talk about staff and all this shit, and it sounds like I'm in some... Here's how staff here work. They give you a room, you live in it, and 3 times a day, they knock on the door, they open the door, they bring you food, that's about it. So, like, I don't understand how, like, they have made this process so much more than it has to be. I don't understand how, you know, you knocking on the door and leaving food has begun to sexual allegations, slander, theft. I've actually had pot being stolen, like, okay, and everyone's like, Cole, you're paranoid or something. Okay, that's an ounce of marijuana, and I need to put my lid back on my cookie jar for it. Okay, that is a ground ounce of marijuana. But now, as you're talking about a ground ounce of marijuana, like, well, obviously, whatever. This is another bag I have, and this is just my to-go backpack. And you're probably wondering why I'm pulling my to-go backpack out. What's in it? Oh, another 2 ounces of pot. Okay? And people are wondering, oh, how do you know they're touching your shit? But anyways, so I just think that's funny how... Anyways, also, I had 4 fucking grams of shatter. 2 of them just disappeared. So I'm just saying that it is very fucking funny how this shit keeps happening. But anyways, they also just screamed at me, Will is staying here, and he's going to be staying here just because they don't like the fact that I'm spreading this full disclosure information. So they are double stacking me is what they're saying upstairs right now. So I just wanted to... Oh, don't worry, I can turn up the mic. I'm good at Audacity, bud. Sorry, someone was just talking to me through my door, and you just probably heard their flinch upstairs. I will make sure to audio out this bit. Sorry, I'm just doing this so I can mark it in my Premiere. But anyway, so that's what's up, is they basically have been lying. They've also been playing on my mental health, but with my autism, they've been trying to make autism sound like schizophrenia, which is a very scary thing to deal with. It's a very terrible type of social tactic, but basically what these people are doing is saying someone can beat the fuck out of someone for asking for their Ritalin script and where they should get it. And then they're basically saying that asking for that in public while someone named William A. Harrison beats the fuck out of you, it's okay to do that. It's okay to beat the fuck out of an autistic kid wondering where in Peterborough you can get Ritalin after getting fucked over for a bit. They're saying that's okay. And then they're saying that the kid that beat you up for doing that, after your family put you in a cult for a little bit, they're saying it's okay for them to beat the shit out of you after. But after they made all these comments towards me and everything else, they've also then, after me trying to clarify them in an email, how their things are lied, they threatened to throw me out. And then actually on December 17th, after throwing me out August 17th, they seemingly keep doing this shit. So I don't understand why or what the reasoning is, but it always seems like some random event that makes me have to leave will show up. I've actually timed it to certain dates and shit, and so all of these dates where I go out for the day, and I've noticed I won't get evicted. But realistically, here it is very hard, and even though the fact that there are people on a phone trying to keep you in here, it is very fucking hard with that. And the fact that they're trying to argue in someone into your place in life is another thing. But I just can't wait till they get rid of this shelter, because it's going to mean that, like, we're all going to have to move. But I'll still get my specialty treatment, so I really don't fucking care. And, you know, they always get me in first and everything else for these things just because I'm special. So, you know, it is good for that. I am going to miss this place, though, but I just kind of did want to explain what's going on and wanted to talk to someone a little bit, so... yeah. I know I do call it a shelter, but it's more of a hotel program. It's for those kids that really didn't get a chance in life, really didn't get much. I wanted something for them. That's why I was always talked about, and they finally made it happen. So, I'm very excited about that. I think that if we just banned out fentanyl heads and we just said anyone with a meth pipe can't be here unless you're actually using Tina, we would be fine. But I think it was definitely the fentanyl heads that were the biggest issue. But... you know, yeah. I've been, by the way, everyone, sober from meth and crack for 2 years, so you can tell I'm doing a lot better. But, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this and supporting me over all these years and everything, and, you know, everything else you've kind of done. But I'm going to definitely edit out that little bit there, just so that we can hear that bump, just so I can prove to you that these people are actually here and harassing me. Thank you so much. Have an amazing one. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, by the way, how I've done all of this, and everyone's wondering, and like, I don't know if we're ever gonna, if any of my fans will make contact with you. I just had to sit here, okay, to catch all of this shit happen in front of me. And that's why we're getting evicted. Because I wouldn't be lying about any of this shit unless I saw, or I wouldn't be lying about any of this shit or telling you about any of this shit unless I saw it with my own fucking eyes. So, that's how crazy it is. But, anyways, thank you so much. Have an amazing one. Talk to you later. Bye. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't explain Celestina and Valerie really well. Basically, when I moved here, I, talked to a girl. Her name was Celestina. That was the first time I was here. I was caught smoking, and so they got rid of me for a week or two. They said I couldn't be in the house for a fucking week or some shit. So that's fine, I left. And then it was them, oh yeah, trying to find me spaces. And basically this was after being explained the scenario that I was supposed to be walking into. Here at the Hilton, which was those, for creating 1142, those were supposed to be my girlfriends. That's what I was explained. And so, instead they replaced me with some other guy. They basically told me that I wasn't important in the situation, and that they were instead going to put these two chicks with someone opposite than me. Just because they thought that was the best idea. Somebody told them apparently I got a three-way before, which, fuck, let me know when, because I don't remember. So yeah, that's pretty fucking funny. Just a lot of these reasons. That's why they're closing as well, is because they fucking frauded me. They lied to me. They robbed me. So that's why I'm kind of closing it. As well, is just that, and the fact that I spent all night working. Like, if anybody's wondering why my room's so messy, it's because half the time I'm fucking exhausted on this computer going, working on another fucking page of 1140 fucking 2, and I will do that for about, as by the way, I'm dying. This doesn't go away, and I didn't really explain that to anyone. Basically, my breathing will get worse and worse as my life goes on, no matter what. If I vape, if I smoke, if nothing, because my lungs are currently degenerating. What that basically means is I did so much meth that my lungs are eating itself alive. Yeah, so that's how fast I went. Don't ever do that much methamphetamine. I would recommend methylphenidate if you are trying to just go a bit faster. Okay. But anyways, so that's kind of what happened is these girls fucking, you know, whatever. That's what I do all night, and then I fucking hear these people do this shit, and then they came and they shoved it in my face, and then they ran off. So that's the whole thing with Celestina and Valerie. I was trying to separate myself and everybody's wondering like, Cole, you sound like a creep here, whatever. So if I have 2 Kool-Aids, and this was me, this was Celestina and Valerie, other way around, this is me, this is Celestina and Valerie, because pink is girls, purple is dudes, I guess. Anyways, so I could be on my own floor, in my own place. Well, one day upstairs, I hear, BAM! They move in. Above me, they move in. These 2 lesbians. In a hotel of 192 other rooms, okay, and they have this guy fucking above me. So, what I do is I call them up and I say I want this place fucking closed, and they do it. Anyways, that's what happened with them. They thought they were doing this big meme on me. They tried saying I don't have Down syndrome. They tried saying I don't have this. Basically, like, this guy took my whole life story and just said nope. And then moved him in my... Actually, it's kind of like, this is this guy's life story, this is my life story. That's what he did. And then he went over to these 2 bitches looking like me, and then boom. So that's about it. That's the whole fucking story. I hope you like my rebrand, because I think you all knew 2020, 2022, 2020 something, there would just be a little change in Cole Chenard. So yeah, that's about it. I haven't really figured out what I'm gonna do in retaliation about all this shit other than moving people out, but you know, I just kind of wanted to explain that, and I know I keep doing outros, but this will be my last outro. It's a long explanation video, but I just felt like it kind of needed to be done, and literally. Thank you so much, have an amazing one, bless, peace, rock on, bye. Last thing I wanted to do is for full disclosure, the smoking thing, because everyone's like, if you're in this hotel, you can't smoke. Well, basically, and I know this all sounds weird, and I know this will make no sense to everything else I've said unless you know me personally. I smoke. No ifs, ands, or fucking buts. I take a medication that causes panic if I do not smoke. That is just the sadness of life. And the people on other floors have understood this. Once you find a good hotel program, they'll kind of swing by it. Anyways, so basically that's a thing. The other thing they'll do is, if they let you swing by, but you have a personal instance with one of their staff, they will use that. Meaning that in any other day where you would be smoking a bong out the window, and everyone's like, Cole, you could be out smoking, like, you could be smoking a bit too, something. This is the tube that they use to pump out my lungs. They gave me one of these when I left the hospital. You wonder why. Now, here's why, and I have to use this bathroom light. Welcome to my bathroom. Also, they're trying to say I'm a messy person. I'm just gonna... that's just, like, yeah. It's fucking bong shit. There's ash on the floor. There's not really anything. Oh, and the toilet paper on the floor, mind you, though, none of those are actually dirty. I just fucking, like, I'm in here, I'm playing on my phone in the bathtub, and, like, I won't always have a towel, so then I can play with myself. You get it? Like, then So you're in here, and then you're. Anyways, they had OCD reasons to not fuck me and everything. I don't think they're logical. And also another one was, we had a chick that was in here making jokes about fucking shit, eating her own shit or something. So I just went off that for a little bit. Anyways, it was just a funny fucking story. Whoa, that was hallucinogenics. Anyways, but it was just a funny fucking story, and like I kept memeing off of her, and like her name is Jessica. Fuck, man. Like, if you guys only saw the shit I'm seeing, they tried accusing me of wanting to fuck the shit eater. They tried accusing me of a bunch of shit with the shit eater. But anyway, so yeah, that's how it works. If you are in a good place, they will let you smoke here. And like, literally, like, yeah. But anyways, no. So what I've had, though, in the past, on negative days, where they're feeling negative, is while I'm doing this, okay, is I will fucking try to do this, and then they will come in and bash the door and throw me out for a week or two. And it's like only on those days we're arguing. It has happened. There has been 4 instances. Actually, no. I am sorry I lied to you about that. There has been, for this, 2 evictions. For everything else, 6. And see, it goes out the window, so. I don't even smell anything, and that's the worst part. But, you know, they had issues with that, and then they kept saying these were the incompatibilities with a 3-way. Well, I just didn't want them talking about that 3-way, and I know, like, no, it's just, I don't want to look like a shitty person and have all these people come back at me and be like, you were a huge cunt to these 2 women or something. Well, I just rather give my non-disclosure or full disclosure fucking explanation of things. And like, the worst part is even that little bitch, that just started because we just got bathtubs. Do you want to know why I'm looking so moist? I've been living in that fucking tub. That tub's been my best fucking friend. Me and that best fucking tub, I've had like some of my greatest laughs in that fucking bathtub, okay? Like, but yeah, that's why I look so moist right now and just so nice and like just so smooth and stuff. But yeah, so I don't know, they've been bullying me about that. They've been bullying me about a few things, but I don't even, from some staff it's bullying, from not, whatever, you know, like, but anyways, yeah, and I call them staff. I used to call them friends or family, but we're kind of done that. And so, you know, I just kind of watched some guy upstage me. So be very careful, and I hope this story proves a fact. If you are followed by someone from another city, tell people that that person has followed you from another fucking city immediately. Because I'm currently sitting outside of my life, waiting to hopefully one day get back into it. And if not, who really cares? Because they were shitty women, and they honestly weren't women that deserved my time. So, thank you so much. Have an amazing one. Bless, peace, rock on. Bye. Last outro. And so, thank you so much. You know what I'm actually going to do with you guys? Just also, because everyone thinks he gets too high, so maybe... I'm going to sit here and smoke 4 consecutive fucking bongs with you. And I have been feeling conscientious about this shit, so thank you guys for sitting here and watching this and just... yeah. So, here we go. I'm feeling that lightheadedness that everyone loves to take on life with. But I don't care if I fuck up because I know I'm not going to. Some old school OG. Things are slower. Moving. I know. I'm trying to find it still. Now, I also didn't want to look like such a bitch, so I did a few things these morning. First of all, I set them up with a fentanyl addict for their first boyfriend after me. Well, I wasn't really their boyfriend, but his name was Mr. TJ, and he costed them upwards of $50 a day, and I fucking loved every second of watching it. Second of all, there's another new asshole named Will, and this is how I've basically been doing it. I've been setting them up with pieces of shit. Like, I want you to think about, your scumbag dad times 200. Anyway, so that's kind of what's been up, my boys. I've been basically playing the fucking game and winning. So, anyways, yeah, that's about it. They have lost for... Oh, also, they got evicted from their last property because of these two. And so basically, after they got them evicted, these women had to move into my hotel. The hotel I paid for. Which is hilarious. And by the way, this is just paid for by the Bifenton brand. I don't understand. I was just told that one day. I still can't fucking believe it. But just by looking at how much money we're spending on this fucking hotel, it's the Bifenton brand. Because I don't know why else they would spend that much money on a place for me. So it's been kind of lovely. It's been kind of amazing. But I've been doing some goofs on these girls. So yeah, they lost their apartment. Everything was stolen. I fucked their days, basically. I'm sorry, I've never gone a three-way. I got treated like shit on the street for a while when I was just walking around and shit. And literally. But, yeah. So, that's kind of how it works. And, yeah, that's... And see, everyone's like, if you smoke, you're good. Like, no. It's just the fact that there's some people that would be favorited. There's some people that wouldn't be. I was one of the ones that was favorited until the moments they did not. And so that's kind of how it worked. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Have an amazing one. Bless, peace. Bye.